This was a poor joke, but one of my friends was really having a go at me in a nightclub one night, asking me why I wouldn't work. Well, I wanted to work, but I couldn't get a job. And it had got stupid because I'd been unemployed for years. And I'd never told anybody about what I actually thought was going on in the last job, and it was all a misunderstanding anyway. And it was going on and on and on. I suddenly shouted to him, I said to him, "Did your father have a father?" And he said, "Yes, why? Did yours?" And I said, "No." And actually, it's true, he didn't. We don't know why, really, but half of his family were like that in the 1920s, and it was very unusual then. Well, their grandfather had a smallhold in a small rented farm, and he was struck by lightning and killed. Bit unfortunate, but Dad didn't do so bad. He had a flipping bungalow in the posh end of town. He built it himself. And my mother was originally the county audit clerk's daughter, so he didn't do that, but he turned out a lot better than I have, actually. But, yeah, what was this about? A joke, yeah. That was it, wasn't it? I think. Yeah, and actually, I used to go to my dad's cousins every night with Dad, because my uncle fell off a ladder and was brain damaged, and he never did recover. Well, he wasn't going to. He never did recover it. They shouldn't put in one side and two in the other, and it didn't work. And they don't know whether it was brain damage or fluid on the brain. And he could only say one word, and it was unlike, he wouldn't never have said it once. And it was, well, he's busted. You can imagine what he used to say with venom, because he used to get frustrated because he couldn't walk properly and people were annoyed him and that. We don't know what he was thinking and stuff, but he was usually, but he didn't care where he said it in front of old ladies in care homes and stuff. He just came straight out with it when he was angry. And it must have been frustrating for him because it is someone behind him, someone in front of him, and like a Zimmer frame, well, wheels as they called them, a set of these wheels to walk. And it must have been awful for him because, he was originally a big, strong bloke. He used to stack 16-stone sacks, and they used to mock me. What? Only 4-stone sacks? Well, my dad did, because he was stacking 16-stone sacks, when he was 14, and actually I do believe him, because if you'd heard his voice, it wasn't vicious, it wasn't nasty, it was just loud, and it frightened me when I was a kid. And obviously, he was a builder for 17 years, and that's what they say about builders. Well, they used to bawl and shout on building sites because it was quicker than coming down the scaffold and going back, climbing down the scaffold and climbing back up again. They'd shout to each other. Is that really boring? Probably.